Your Excellency President Zelensky, distinguished heads of state and government, dear colleagues, before 24 February, few of us could have imagined the scale of destruction, of atrocities, and the human suffering that followed. During the past 6 months, the Russian aggression against Ukraine has created the gravest security and humanitarian crisis on the European continent since the end of the World War II, with extremely serious consequences worldwide. And with this illegal and brutal war, Russia showed the world that it is a state that does not shy away from blatant aggression, from breaking international law, including the international humanitarian law, that it is a state that openly pursues a policy of spheres of influence. Few of us thought this would still could have been possible in the 21st century, although we witnessed the 2008 war in Georgia and the 2014 illegal annexation of Crimea. As this illegal war continues, we should stand firmly united in support of Ukrainians' independence, sovereignty and territorial integrity within its international recognized borders. We should make clear time and time again that Ukraine, as well as all the other countries, including in the eastern neighborhood, have the legitimate and sovereign right to pursue their own security and foreign policy arrangements based on their own legitimate choices, free of any outside interference. Our unity and solidarity in providing concrete multidimensional support to the heroic struggle of the Ukrainian people has been and remains our strongest asset. Russia failed to take into account this strong and clear response of the international democratic community as a whole, as it failed to recognize the determination of the Ukrainian people to defend their freedom. We should continue to strengthen our collective stance and redouble our joint effort in support of Ukraine. As the EU member state and NATO ally with the longest land border with Ukraine, Romania and the Romanian people have done their utmost to help Ukraine and the more than 2 million refugees that sought shelter from the war. Our support to Ukraine continues to be manifold and advancing on several tracks: political, economic, financial, humanitarian, diplomatic, and in the field of international law, in order to ensure accountability and fighting impunity. Since the summit last year, the situation in the illegally annexed Crimea has become much worse. The repressive measures against Ukrainians, including Crimean Tatars, and the gross violation of their human rights have intensified. The aggressive imposition of education in Russian and of Russian curricula has continued unabated. The peninsula is heavily militarized and has been used as a launching pad for the military invasion of Ukrainian southern region and for launching missile strikes at civilians and civilian infrastructures in the rest of Ukraine. An ever more worrying trend has emerged using Crimea as a textbook case for forcibly and illegally integrating occupied Ukrainian territories into Russian control. The past has taught us over and over again that failing to firmly stand up for the rules-based international order carries a heavy price. 83 years ago, to the day, on 23 August 1939, the Ribbentrop-Molotov Pact was the final preparatory step to unleashing the gravest catastrophe that humankind has known. Ukraine is fighting today not only to defend itself and its people, its territorial integrity and sovereignty, its freedom and legitimate right to join the European family, but also our shared values and principles that form the cornerstone of our way of life. We are duty-bound to support Ukraine with everything is in our power to resist and repel the aggression. We have to firmly stand with Ukraine. You may count on Romania, and Ukraine must win. I would like also to congratulate you for your National Day. Slava Ukraine. Thank you very much.